Well, hey guys, Garney here. It's approximately 11:30 on a Saturday night, and I haven't posted anything yet. So, I was just going to bed, and my wife Jean kicked me out and says, "Get out there and post something because you said you were going to post something every day." And I'm like, "Well, it's the weekend, and nobody." Well, I love that woman. I love what she just did for me. So thank you, Jean. I appreciate that. How's my hair? I was laying down actually. So, there was so much going on, and just letting all hit me, and I just lay back. There's some things I learned from a global leadership summit that some of you guys knew that I was attending, which is, if you're interested in that, look at the Twitter feeds on GLS16. I would recommend that, the Global Leadership Summit 16. Another area that really got me was drama over in the Olympics. I mean, the things that you see and you hear, like the Egyptian and Israeli judo match, which was kind of interesting. I feel bad for when athletes have to think about, I can understand if it's a value issue, but you just play the game, right? And that's what the Olympics is supposed to do, is remove the barriers for enough to. But my opinion is I wasn't there. So to say that, the worst part about it is all the drama that led up to the match, and then during the match, and then after the match. I feel really bad for those guys. I really do, and I just wish there was a better way of addressing that. Here's the other thing. Marcus Brownlee actually had a physical mock-up. If you go out to his YouTube channel, MKBHD. Boy, I just I wish I could say that really. MKBHD. He actually had a physical mock-up of the new iPhone 7 with the dual camera ports in the back and the antenna bands being on the end, which is kind of interesting because now you kind of wonder, okay, so that was the iPhone 7. Is that the iPhone 7 Plus? And then of course the Pro line, and then of course the regular line. So they're going to have 3 phones now. So it's kind of interesting. Just like with the iPad Pro, you had those interface adapters on the back of the Pro. Will the iPhone 7 Pro have that? What are the characteristics of those dual band cameras out there? So that's kind of neat. Of course, on the flip side, on the Android side, the Nexus line is coming out fairly soon. So that's pretty spectacular. But what I was interested in most was about the new MacBook Pros that are coming out by the end of the year. Supposed to be some really cool hardware from a processor standpoint, brand new processors, the latest and greatest, not previous generations, and then the latest in video graphics. They're dumping their inboard Intel adapters to go with AMD specific GPU adapters, which I think is pretty amazing in itself. Obviously, I'm curious of how those lay out because I am in the market for a new MacBook Pro. But the question is, do I stick with 2015 model or do I go with a 2016 model from that side? Also, the what's kind of neat is, thinking about my vlog. Here's something that really is kicking in for me is in my vlog, the Monday, Wednesday things are easy. That's the foodie Monday and Wednesdays. That's pretty cool. But the Tech Tuesday ones, Tech Tuesdays and Thursday, TTNT, that to me is a little bit more an anomaly because I've got pretty cool tech around here. I got tech all over the place. In fact, I'm actually using one right now, which I'm thinking I'm going to do, and that is with the Blue Yeti stereo microphone, and I highly recommend it. In fact, that's what I'm using right now on this. Obviously, my Sony Alpha 6000. Obviously, I got the Canon G7X Mark II. And by the way, I will do a redo on my review there because I had that thing for the past 3 or 4 weeks, and I love that little camera. Plus, I got some lighting solutions. Just those kind of things that are really just filling my mind. But how do you lay all those out? Of course, there's some ideas out for my professional world. So, how am I gonna work those through? And am I gonna do like 1 week just software, another week just hardware, or if I'm gonna do Tuesday's really focused on gear, and the Thursday's more free form. I don't know. It's still coming to me. And oh, by the way, I launched a new website, but it shouldn't come to any surprise for you guys out there. GarneyBowling.com. I actually started putting a site together. I mean, I figured being on the web for so long in the social media world, I finally decided I will put a website out there. And so if you go to www.garneybowling.com, I'm just going to use that as a platform for written vlogs or written blogs, posting things out there. But really it's a launching platform for I could just point people to one location so they can see my videos out there. And hopefully they can search against that, see previous ones, categorize them, because they're not, you could go to different playlists on YouTube, but if you want to mix in some of my personal vlogs with my travel, with my, Tech Tuesdays and food Monday, Wednesdays, great. Anyway, so I started to ramble a little bit, but, I just thought I'd throw something out there short right now, so I think I'll end it here. So guys, I hope you're having a great day, or great evening, by the way. Most of you guys are going to see this on Sunday. But if you like what you see, hit that like button. And most of all, I'm always looking for new friends to join me on this journey. So get out there and hit that subscribe button. And you know what? More the merrier, right? Come on, let's have some fun. So until then, we'll talk to you tomorrow. And yes, I'll do a better job of making sure I have a video up earlier than midnight. Until then, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace.